On this survival guide, we collect doubloons on Blackheart's Bay, pay off a bearded pirate, and fire many mortars at enemy forts for tons of damage. What's up guys, and welcome to Surviving the Storm Episode 2. I'm Jeremy Queck, aka Squishei, and if you haven't watched the previous episode, we cover the basics of the game, and you should go watch it right now by clicking right here. Now, I want to start by reminding everyone that there is no footage to work with for this game currently, since there is no beta, and all the Blizzcon footage is under NDA by DirecTV. Thus, we are going to look at the map through beautiful photoshopped pictures. You should also check out forthestorm.net, as they have daily articles on the latest Heroes of the Storm news. Remember, on this map, the main objective is to give Blackheart 10 coins before the enemy team, at which point Blackheart will fire on the enemy forts, ripping them to total shreds. Players pick up coins by simply walking over them, but upon death, all coins will be dropped and fly to nearby locations. Turning in coins requires a couple second channel that can be broken by damage. So taking a look at the map, we see 3 lanes in total, 2 relatively close together, separated by a watchtower, and a lane down in the bottom of the map. In the middle, we have Blackheart and his ship, which is where players will turn in their collected coins to trade in for a mortar barrage. At the very top of the map, we have a giant grave golem. Think of him as Baron if you've ever played League of Legends. His area is very confined and separated by brush, allowing teams to corner players inside. When the grave golem is defeated, he will fight for the team that killed him and push down the nearest lane. Lastly, we have the mercenary camps, which are represented by campfires on this map. Now, with these camps, half of them will drop coins to give to Blackheart instead of fighting for your team. Because of the lack of playtime, it is unknown which of these camps drop coins and which will fight for you, however it will be updated in a future video, once beta starts. Note that on this map, Steam functions exactly like Brush, providing fog of war. Let's talk a little strategy. Around 50 to 60 seconds after the gates open, 2 chests will spawn at the designated locations, marked on the map. When these chests are attacked, it will drop a single coin, except for the third drop where it will release 3 coins for a maximum total of 5 coins per chest. Chests have a respawn timer of 3 to 5 minutes, depending on when both chests were depleted. Now, after the first chests have despawned, there are only a total of 10 coins on the map, since jungle camps are too tough for players at this point. There will probably be a battle near Blackheart to turn in the coins so that the coins are locked in. After this point, players should head back to their lanes to soak more XP. Try to hold watchtowers, prioritize killing champions with coins, and prevent the enemy from turning in coins to Blackheart. One strategy is a team may decide to funnel coins to a specific hero with a global ultimate to try to sneak coins in when the other team is not around. Remember that there is team-wide XP, meaning that you will want to have at least one member in each lane as much as possible. Only pull players from lanes if you have to, such as the enemy making a 5-man push on Blackheart or another lane. It's going to take quite a balance between soaking lane XP and preventing the enemy team turning in coins or grabbing another objective, since top lane is quite a far distance away from the rest of the map. When in the late game, continue to capture coins from chests and camps, as Blackheart will continue to destroy most of the enemy's forts with his mortar barrage. Additionally, players should watch the enemy's movements to see if they are attempting to capture the grave golem at the top of the map. Be careful though, because you never know when the enemy team may be attempting to bait your team into a bad position. One thing to note is that if the enemy team has a large AoE composition, it may be a good idea not to fight in the grave golem's pit. For example, Raynor's battlecruiser pretty much takes up the entire area. Blackheart's Bay is one of the fastest paced maps because of the constant damage to forts from Blackheart's mortar barrage. Use mercenary camps with Blackheart's mortar to help overwhelm your opponent in a full-on fight. Or you can push the opposite lane and delay your opponent so that the mobs act as a split pusher. Control the coins, and Blackheart, and you control the early game. Control Blackheart and the Grave Golem, and you can control the late game. But always be warned, wipes at Grave Golem will turn games. Stay tuned for more Heroes of the Storm content, including the 3 other maps which we will go into great detail. If you enjoyed this or want to help, comment, rate, or subscribe. I'm Squishei, and thanks for watching.